first, I'd like to thank the viewers of the Kings of Tupelo, amongst the 170 million Netflix subscribers, because you're the ones, I assume, who are directly responsible for the dramatic increase in book sales. I'm delighted over with the renewed interest in my Spycom series, the Bean Counter Saga, featuring B.B. Quincy. I know I sound like a commercial, but right now Dragon and Cyclops are available. The publishers think that B.B. Quincy and the Giant Kraken will be available late this month, and Minotaur by March the 1st. And by the way, all of these are based on true events, so if you ever wanted to know what the real world of espionage is really like, you can see it's very, very far from James Bond or Jason Bourne, but you can see by my Quincy series that it's very true to life. A couple of reviews for you regarding the upcoming Kraken. B.B. Quincy and the Giant Kraken. Former CIA Station Chief Jim Nicholson said, "I love the characters, especially Jade." Regarding B.B. Quincy and the Minotaur, former CIA officer Zoe Moulton said, "It mirrors the field," and she also said, "over-the-top funny." Russian illegal, we'll call him contraband dealer, Mikhail Ageev said, "Всё в вашей стране нужно причат, но они не хотят," which really means, translated, it means everything in your country, everything that your country needs to read but doesn't want to. So I'm really looking forward to you guys experiencing that, but really that's not why you're here. That's not why you came to this page. So thank you. But the response that I'm getting from those who have watched the Netflix series The Kings of Tupelo so far is generally, but unanimously, that it kind of leaves things hanging as if there's to be a follow-up from the studio. And I have no idea if that's true, but I do know that they left out more than they included. I thought this entire thing was going to be about the KC Letters case and the very deep truth behind it, and it isn't. Instead, it seems a lot more about what a whacked-out place Tupelo is and how the people there are serfs in kind of a multi-figurehead cult. Now, having lived in that social black hole for a while, I can tell you that it's not universally true. It just kind of seems like it. Most of the people are actually disgusted with the presented kings there, like James Johnson and Steve Holland, which is, by the way, why Senator Nunley, then Congressman Nunley, advised me, even as far back as 2006, to campaign against Holland as, quote, "He's an embarrassment. Holland is a disgrace." Now that most of you have actually seen the man, you understand why Congressman Nunley and others would tell me that, and often. But he has zero association with the KC Letters of 2013. Neither did Laura Curtis. Yet both of those people are somehow prominently featured in the Netflix series as if they're relevant. Maybe they just thought it'd be fun to demean and smear some guy who's in a federal prison that they thought could never hear it, what they were saying, or fight back to correct them. Like, was the point of the series just to do another hit piece against me, against Dutschke, or was it to reveal the truth behind the KC Letters case? And it seems that revealing the truth was kind of...
This call is from a federal prison.
To Netflix, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's not to you. Maybe you tuned in to get that truth. The multitudes of people that are contacting me, that's the case, which is why they are almost, confused and even bored by the first two episodes. As one person put it to me today, he said, it ended right where it should have started. And one of my Quincy series readers asked me, well, what would Jade do? And a lot of people have actually kind of sought me out to advise me on all of this, and against the probably better advice, which I'm partial to right now, is really a scorched earth policy. I admit that to me that kind of sounds fun. It's really what the Way brothers should have done. They actually had the ammunition, but they didn't use it. They didn't bother pulling the trigger. So since no one else has yet come along who's brave enough to reveal all of this, I will. I'll do that here. I'll provide the documentation here. The lab work here. How it all happened, I'll do that here. Why it happened, which is even more jaw-dropping here. I'm going to name names right here. I'm going to give you details here. I can still protect sources and methods. Don't worry, but the details are going to they will blow your mind. This makes what they tried against Trump really look like a traffic ticket. Um, the things that you're going to see on this page really aren't moving as fast as I wish, but at least that's what my intent is. I will respond to and correct some of the lies of my opposition, which, by the way, includes some members of the disgusting, lazy, complicit, brainless, and press. But that's almost would be a near futile game of whack-a-mole because there's too many targets. But that's just my ego talking. I assure you, this really isn't about me. This is far, far bigger than just me. So the best move for all of us, even when it's not flattering to me. Remember, I'm in a U.S. federal prison. There's no need for me to aggrandize myself as some of the other characters of the Kings of Tupelo seem to do. The best move is to just reveal it all, just burn it all down. A few years ago, at this very facility, I got a visit from the lying FBI, warning me against this very tactic. Well, you know what? Screw them. I'm going to do it anyway. Since Netflix lacks the courage, I'm going to do it myself. Stay tuned. That's what's coming.